Hello and welcome to first episode in my beginner's guide to match betting to make some additional money on the side using OddsMonkey. I've just signed up to I think it's called a trial or a free trial period of OddsMonkey, which guides you through your first. I thought it was only 2 bets, but it looks like there's something with corals as well. So it looks like there's Sky Bet, Betfred and Coral here. I'll do more episodes as we go through these, but I'm actually up to the Sky Bet. I've done the first 3 tutorials. You haven't missed much, but I did place my first bet, but I will go through that with you in a second. So the first tutorial gives you an introduction to match betting, what it is and how it works. The second tutorial explains betting exchanges and how they work. I think most people are familiar with bookies, where you just put a bet on and if you win they pay you, and betting exchange is kind of the opposite, but it basically goes through all the detail there and also gets you to set up a Betfair exchange account. The third tutorial explains the odds matcher, which is a nifty little tool within OddsMonkey itself. You see it there, which is what I'm going to show you after I've shown you the profit tracker, because I want to show you the bet that I've already placed with Sky Bet. So the fourth tutorial, which I'm partially half the way through, you basically open a Sky Bet account, you put a £5 bet on and aim to lose about, say, 5% of that. You're basically going to make a loss because you're back and lay at the same time, so you will make a slight loss of, say, anywhere between, well, if you aimed for, say, 25p. And once you've done that £5 qualifying bet, Sky Bet, because you've opened an account and you've put a bet on for £5, they'll give you a £20 free bet, or bets to the value of £20. I think it's 2 £10 bets when I looked at the Sky account earlier. So what you do there with the £20 free bet is you try and make about 80%, at least 75%, 80% profit on the £20 bet, which they're giving you. You're not paying that £20. So the idea there is you should come away with £16 out of that £20, even once you've taken your 25p off. So I'm going to show you how that looks. So under tools, I'll just go to odds matcher for a second, because that's the only way I can seem to bring up this profit up here. But if I click on profit here, you can see I've made 33p, and I'm going to just explain that because I should have actually lost 17p, which I did. So this was my qualifying bet here. I signed up to OddsMonkey on the 1st. I know it's actually the 4th today. I haven't really been looking at this much at the minute until I've come along on the 4th and had a look at this video. Come along on the 4th and started to record this video. So my qualifying bet for £5 I put on Southampton versus West Ham, and you can see I backed the draw. Now on the exchange I would have laid the draw. So on Sky Bet I gave them £5 and I said I want this match to be a draw. I obviously lost that because Southampton won the game, but on the exchange side I won about £4.80 ish, because I actually won on the lay side, because on the exchange I said I would like to place £5 lay against the draw. So that's how it works. You actually cover both sides of any, you cover all eventualities of the result. So if I just open this one and show you a bit more detail, you can see it says 32p estimated profit loss there. But you can see here the stake was £5 and £4.93 on the lay. So the lay won and the bet lost. So according to OddsMonkey, the profit would have been minus 32p, which is absolutely spot on. But that was my error, because it only ended up a 17p loss when I went into Betfair, because Betfair have given me a new customer discount. They're only charging 2% commission instead of 5% commission. So that's one of the differences with the exchanges. They tend to charge you commission. So Betfair is normally 5%, but like I say, I got 2% on this bet. I'm not sure how long that lasts for, whether I doubt it'll be forever. It may be like a trial period, or it might just be even the first bet, but I'll need to keep an eye on future bets on Betfair to see if I'm getting charged 2% or 5%. Like I say, I only realised what the commission was after I looked at the result of the layer bet winning. Anyway, what I'll do now is I'm going to look at the odds matcher. So I'll explain these 3 transactions first. So these are 3 more additional. You can see I'm made 50p profit. Sky Bet have got a free sort of prize spin machine that you can play each day, and you can see that on the second, I didn't actually play it on the first, but on the second I won 30p, on the third I won 10p, and then today again I've won 10p. So you can see that adds up to 50p. It's not a lot of money really, but what it does do, it negates the qualifying loss, so that there's no reason not to play it really. Because instead of now having a negative 17p, I'm a plus 32p. So my actual £5 initial bet with Sky Bet has actually cost me nothing. I'm 32p up, and that's before I even try and put a bet on for the £20 free bet. So I'm just going to move on to the odds matcher now and show you how that works. You can see all the bookies down here. Because we're doing a tutorial, we've only got Sky and Betfair on the exchange. I'm just going to set a filter here. So I'm going to limit the bookmakers to Sky Bet, and I'm going to limit the exchange to Betfair. And I'm just going to apply that filter there now. Just close the filter so you can see the results underneath. So basically you've got this rating here, and that's how close the back and the lay odds are. So you can see there, if I was to place a normal bet on that, I'd be backing at 4.33 and laying at 4.3. So if I click on the I button there, it'll show you the calculations. It's telling me if I placed a normal £10 bet, I would lose 10p. And there's the odds, and there's the money, and that's the lay amount I'd have to put on the exchange, and the bet amount I'd put on at the bookies. And the liability, which is basically the money I would need in the exchange, is £33.40 for that bet. However, what we're looking at with Sky Bet at the moment is a free bet. So that's this one here. So SNR stands for stake not returned. So what you're looking for down here is, like I said, 75–80% really. So on a £10 bet, you would get £7.62 on there, or £7.63 because it'll be rounded up. But if you click on this column here, it'll sort them in order. So you can see that's the highest one we've got there, 84. So out of a £10 bet, we get £8.42-ish. But the back odds is 10 and the lay odds is 10.5. So if we just click on the I button here now, and this is in a Kelso horse race tomorrow, if I just click on the I to show the calculations there. Now this is the, so you click on the free bet SNR because you're not getting your stake returned, so the £10 isn't returned to you. So when you put £10 on here, you'd only get £90 back. You can see the £90 there, because they're giving you the £20. I'm only putting 10 here, by the way. Actually, I'll put 20 in to show you the difference. You can see here it's £81.61 I would need in the exchange. If I change that to 20, I would need double, so I need £163.21. And that's one of the prohibitive things when you're looking at the odds. The higher the odds you go, typically the more money you're going to make. So you can see how out of the £20 free bet, I would get £16.79, which is exactly what we're looking for, over £16. So once we've taken off the -17 that we lost on the qualifying bet, you're still coming out with over a £16 profit. Now to get £16 out of 20, you're going to have to place a bet that's on 80% on this column here. So it's those top 3 basically. But then the higher the odds, the more you're going to need liability in the exchange. So if you go lower odds, if I look at this football match here, this football match here, it's only 8.5. If I click on that, you can see for a £20 bet, if I click on free bet, I'm getting 16.74, and I only need 133 in the exchange. It's still quite a lot. If you've got the money, put it in and do a high bet. And just bear in mind as well, this game is on Sunday, so it's Friday the 4th today. So your liability there, that £133 liability, is going to be tied up in the exchange until this match finishes on Sunday at whatever time it's played. It's 3 o'clock, 3:15, odd time, 3:15. So you need to bear that in mind. So what a lot of people do, if they haven't got much money or much bankroll in the exchange, they would go further down here, but you can see these are dropping to 74%, so you're only going to get close, well, it's actually less than 15 quid profit there. Yeah, 14.89. But there you can see that's a £20 free bet. You're going to get 14.89 back, and you only need 51 in the exchange. So as the odds drop, so does your liability, but then so does your profit. So you need to go with as high as odds as you can get. Now, one of the things I did notice with Sky Bet, you can see he has my Sky Bet account. You can see it says free bets available, and when I drop this down, it looks like it's two £10 bets. So that's going to help in a way, because you could put one on and then wait for that to settle, get all your money back to yourself in either your bookies or your exchange, and then you can put your second one on. Ideally, you want to lose the back bet with Sky and win it on the exchange, so you've got all your funds back into the exchange. So keep a low amount in your bookies accounts and higher amount in your Betfair in the exchange account. So here you can see I've got £99 in my Betfair account. So when I was looking at those initial £20 bets up here on these accounts, I couldn't actually afford to put that bet on because I haven't got £181. But what I am going to do, I'm going to look at one of these that settles in the next day or two. So you've got you've basically got the horse race tomorrow, and then you've got the football on Sunday. So what I'll probably do is split the two bets, and I'll put a £10 bet on this one here, on this horse. So if I change that to 10 and I click on there, free bet, it's having to think about that, is it not? Might be my Wi-Fi. Just bear with me a second, I'll try it again. I'll try that one again. Actually, I'll refresh this first, because obviously odds can change. Might be my Wi-Fi, but oh no, okay. So odds can change all the time. No, it's come up with the same results. So what I'll do, because this event's tomorrow, I'll click on the eye here, and it's changed to 10 there. So if I click on free bet, so I need 81.61 to place this bet in the exchange. So what I'm going to do, what you can actually do is click on these, and it'll go straight through and lay the bet. Some people say don't, because Sky Bet then knows that you've come from some kind of external link rather than just typing it in, and then some people say it doesn't matter. I think it's a one that's up in the air, but what I'll do is I'll just click on them for now. So here we're looking to back a horse called Aurora Thunder at 10-1, and we're looking to lay it at 10.5 to 1. There's £25 available in the exchange, so that means our £10 bet should be fine. And then we're actually looking to lay it at £8.59. So what I tend to do is copy that £8.59 into my clipboard so I don't forget it. And then I go to Sky Bet, and that should hopefully see the safe URL. That's what some people say might stick up warning signals, but the good thing about clicking the link is it goes straight through, and you can see over here it's actually put the bet straight into my bet slip. I'll just close that, and what you can click on here is this little gift thing, which is your free bets. So you can see you can now click both of these to use £20, but remember I can't use 20, so I'm just going to use one of these free bets. I'm going to apply that. So you can see it's a £10 bet. The odds are correct at 10 to 1, which is what OddsMonkey said. So I get a £90 return if the horse won the race. I'm hoping more or less that the horse doesn't win the race, so I get the money back into the exchange for my next bet. When this finishes tomorrow at 2:05. Well, it'll be a little bit after 2:05, but by 2:30 I should have this bet settled tomorrow. So what I'll do now is I'll leave that like that, and I go back to OddsMonkey and I click on go to Betfair, and that does the same safe URL to redirect you. Betfair exchange isn't so much of a problem as the bookies. And you can see this one doesn't put it directly into the bet slip, but what it does do, it does bring the race up. So you need to look for the horse, which is that one there, and it's Aurora Thunder. And because we're laying it here, you need to make sure you click on the pink column, and it's the 10.5. So if I click on that, because you can remember in this screen here, this is pink as well, and this is blue, so you know you just follow the pink for a lay. So we've got right odds, the correct odds. We've got Sky Bet at 10, and we've got Betfair at 10.5. And remembering that we wanted to, for a £10 bet, we want to lay £8.59 on the exchange. So we'll go back to the exchange. So in here, I just I paste the, or type it. It's up to you. £8.59. Okay. So one of the major things to make sure you do is to place the back bet first. So I'll place that bet. So that's placed the bet there. You just make sure it's placed successfully up here before you go into the exchange and place it there. So then once you've done that, once you've done the back bet, you just go on the exchange and place that. Not liking that. Not sure why. It's saying liability 0. Hang on a sec, change that to payout. Nope. Not sure what this is doing. Yeah, I'll try refreshing this. Okay, so the liability's there now. You know, I think it was because I think I pasted it with a pound sign in front. I never knew that. I'm used to using Profit Accumulator, and that has a copy button, which then you just paste it in here. But anyway, just make sure you've typed that in without the pound sign, obviously, on this one. Even though it's got the pound sign there on that side, but you just type it in without the pound sign. Seem to get knickers in a bit of a twist there. And then you just place that bet anyway, and then you confirm it. So you can see there, lay bet against this horse here. So on Sky Bet, I've bet this horse to win. I've put a £10 bet on it to win. That was given to me by Sky. And on Betfair, I've bet against this horse winning. So if any of the horses win other than Aurora Thunder, you can see there I'm set to lose £81 if it wins. But if it does win, I'll win £90 on the Sky Bet. So I'll have £90 in Sky Bet, and I'll lose £81 in here. So you can see how that's a difference of about 9 quid, 8 quid, which is what I'll be making. So that's in a nutshell. What you do then is you go back to here. As long as you got these odds and you put that amount on, and this is all hunky dory and the numbers are right. What it's telling me down here is if the bookmaker back bet wins, I get £90 off the bookmaker, and I lose 81.61 in the exchange, which is what we've just seen. So that means the total profit is £8.40. And then if the exchange layer bet wins, i.e. Aurora Thunder, the horse I've back, doesn't win, then I'll get nothing back from the bookmakers because obviously the horse lost, but I will make £8.42 profit on the exchange because that's what I've backed. So what you do then is you can just click log bet, so it adds it to your profit. You can see there when I hovered over that there. Did once, but on there, add to profit tracker. So you just click on log bet, and then it says your bet has been saved to your profit tracker. So if you click on take me to the profit tracker, I'll show you that, how it's been added. So you can see it's been added at the top there. Now it's already put your £8.40 in as a profit, so you can see I've actually made £9 now in total. So when this event takes place tomorrow, and sometime after 2:05, I can click on this open button here, and I can settle the bet. And when you click on settle, it'll say, did Aurora Thunder win the race, yes or no? Well, it actually says Aurora Thunder won the race, or Aurora Thunder did not win the race. So you just say that's your back bet winning the race, and that's your lay bet winning. But it puts it in nice simple terms there. And if you change this profit changes. So if it doesn't win the race, I win $8.42 profit, and if it does win the race, I only get £8.40 profit, 2p less. That's just the way the numbers are calculated to balance it. And then you click settle this bet. I'm just going to cancel out of this now because obviously the race isn't until tomorrow. But what you can actually see is the estimated profit is always the lowest value of the two. They're only normally a few 2 to 3p out anyway. Sometimes they're identical, they're exactly the same. But once you settle it and say the actual result, it will actually put the actual correct number in. So, but you can see it's erring on the side of caution and just saying you're going to get £8.40 out of this. That'll change to $8.42 if the horse doesn't win the race. And that's it. I hope you've enjoyed this one. What I'll do is I'll settle this one, I'll put my next £10 free bet on, and then I'll record another video for the next tutorial, which will be Betfred by the looks of it. I'll mark this one as complete, and in the next video I'll show you the results of the second bet I put on. At the moment it's going to be Barcelona game, unless anything changes. It might be, if I jump on this quick enough tomorrow, after that horse race that I've just bet on, I might get another bet on tomorrow on the football or the later football. If not, I'll probably look at that Barcelona game if it's still available at those odds, because that was looked like another £8 there. But you can see once I put my second £10 bet on, I should end up with a profit of something just over £16, as long as I get about the same £8 profit. If I can get £8.40 again, great, because that's £16.80, which is more than the tutorial saying you're getting. So you can see how you can get a little bit more, you could get a little bit less if you had to take lower odds. But I hope you've enjoyed this one. Click a like and subscribe if you want to see future ones. If you want to follow, if you've got any questions, stick them in the comments, and I'll try and get back to you. It's quite new to me. I've done a bit on Profit Accumulator for a couple of months if you've seen my previous videos, but now I just thought I'd share it with people who are sort of looking to make some extra money, or in the same position as myself, where I'm sort of just travelling around making a bit of money on the side as I go. Okay, thanks very much. Cheers now. Bye.